It's not bad. Like I said, I dropped 2 bitches, and he called me out on them. The first one I caught. The second one I totally did not catch. You know. And then
But I get nervous whenever on that show. Like I literally I think before I speak. Like,
yeah, you have
like
to.
more so than like you're just like, oh, he'll ask you, and I'm like, okay. Like,
And it's funny. I caught myself doing that too, because you got to remember it is live.
Mm-hmm.
And after the first bitch I dropped on Patrick's show, I was kind of like, oh shit, don't do that shit again. Don't do that shit again. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, don't do that
like,
shit.
don't do that shit again. Like,
oh fuck! I did it twice, and he caught me too. So I was like, gosh, all right, I'm sorry.
That's funny.
But it's fun. Yeah? You're gonna have a good time. I like having being a Patrick show.
I've done that a few times. It's really fun.
You know what's funny?
Oh.
That was one of my thoughts for the anniversary show, which is this one supposedly.
The next one.
This one? No, this is the last.
Before the anniversary.
Before the anniversary one. Yeah. So after this one, this is I guess number 52.
Yeah.
Of the week. Next week's the number 1.
Oh, I got you.
The first week of.
Yeah, I got you.
So I was thinking we're gonna do like a radio show. It's gonna be like the whole podcast is gonna be a radio show.
That's pretty funny.
Like it would be you and me. We just like in the morning we do traffic.
Funny voices.
Yeah, we do funny voices. We're gonna do all that stuff, and then we're gonna play like music. But instead of music, it'd be like a past guest like talking for like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And how'd you like that track? That was amazing.
Oh man, we should do that for like April Fool's Day. And then we should plan for it.
Okay.
And have like people say like, you're listening to da 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 da. Like we didn't do the little intros.
San Gabriel's #1 comic radio station.
We should totally do that. That'd be great.
You know what? That could work.
That could totally work.
And then it could be like a celebrity of some sort. Okay. We'll get what do you call those? Like cameos.
No cameo. There you go.
We get a cameo.
Oh, we totally do that.
Yeah, right.
You want fucking who do you want?
Jason Momoa.
No. You want Kevin from The Office? We can get Kevin from The Office.
You know what? If we walk around like Hollywood and stuff, we might get Jet Black. Apparently, that fucker just walking around everywhere.
That's true too.
So yeah.
Every time they tell you, or with Tarantino, right? Tarantino always hangs out in Hollywood.
In Hollywood, just walking around. Yep. Yeah.
We should get like one of those guys that like, are selling CDs. To come on and talk about their CDs.
What guy is selling CDs?
People in Hollywood.
No, like the scalper things. Those not scalpers. The swindlers. The check out my fresh track. My fresh track from 1995. That guy. Yeah, we should bring those.
One of them.
There's tons of them.
It'd be funny.
It's a million of. You know what I was gonna say? Bring the super guy that plays Superman on Sunset.
Oh, he did.
I know.
He did.
I know. It would have been great for Superman Day or Summer of Superman. Yeah.
Sad.
Dude, the guy lived his life.
Did you watch that documentary?
Dude.
That's so sad.
Dude.
It was so sad.
The man spent so much money trying to look like Reeves.
Yeah.
Like
well,
Reeves.
he claimed, right? He claimed that he was some actress's son.
Yeah.
And the family
disowned him.
Was like, nah, like our daughter never had a child, or
Yeah.
He claimed it. I forgot who it was, but it was somebody big back in the day.
And it disowned him. Straight out said, no, my daughter did not have children.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
He tried to be an actor, and
See, but here's the thing. You think he like believed it, or like it was just something he would say?
You know what? I watched the documentary, and there was times I believed him.
Mm-hmm.
I believed him. Yeah. So whatever he was saying, I was believing him.
Yeah.
But to say that, only he would know for sure. Because there's times I'd also be like, dude, why would you say that? That's something that's fan service.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's still a big thing, like, because we went at night, and so like the last time I was there, we were there at nighttime. There really wasn't anybody. It was like a Spider-Man dude, but it wasn't really like a thing. Like
is it as big as it was before? Yeah. Did you see a Minnie Mouse? I remember that.
No, we went. It was nighttime already. It was like 8, 9 o'clock.
Maybe it's more for the daytime for the tourist.
Yeah.
My favorite is the Minnie Mouse when the guy pulls his head off, starts smoking a cigarette. Oh shit. Neat.
Classic.
Yeah. Or I just smell him right now. There's one time I was down there, dude was in a Cookie Monster outfit. Fucker smell.
Oh, dude, I imagine they all do. Imagine you walking around like that all day.
All day.
Ooh,
just trying to get
all hot shit.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. That's but not the Superman guy. He was comfortable. It was I've
Well,
heard
the
his name.
documentary, there's a whole thing because he lived around the corner or whatever.
Yeah.
So like they would go to his house and like he would just jump in the shower in the costume and then go back out.
Mm-hmm. And you just see his house. It was just memorabilia after memorabilia.
Yeah.
I wonder who took over all that stuff.
I don't know.
He had no family. He was not married.
No.
He didn't have anything. So someone must have gotten all that stuff.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I wonder who.
Poor guy.
Man, that's that's one of the biggest fucking fears. Like, what's all my crap gonna go to? Who's gonna?
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Patrick
Uh
because he told me he was worried about what was gonna happen when he dies.
huh.
And I said, and he's gonna leave it to Roswell.
Right.
And Roswell, like, he's not gonna appreciate it, right? And so I told him, I go, it's fine. Roswell's gonna come here. I'm gonna give him pennies on the dollar. They're never gonna have it in the store.
Wow.
And all he said was, "Well, it's nice to hear it's gonna stay in the family, right?"
He had something he would say. Fucking Patrick. At least it stays in the family.
Yeah.
I guess. I like the pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar. Because he's not no good
He
no
doesn't
one.
he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's going to go back to his Fortnite or whatever.
Yeah. He's gonna spend it all on skins.
Oh, my gosh.
How is he gonna be Sabrina Carpenter or like?
Oh, my gosh.
You see, they have Adventure Time.
I just saw an advert for it, but I don't know what character. I saw 3 characters. Marceline, Finn, and Bubblegum.
And Jake.
And Jake?
Jake's
Oh,
one of them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's what Fortnite is. Fortnite is like any fandom you want, just go hang out and do whatever it was. It's not what it used to be. It's not when I used to play Fortnite.
You know what's funny? Like I was watching some video and they were talking
Yeah.
about how like if you're playing Fortnite and you like mix and match,
What do you mean?
like for instance, you have like a Batman costume on, right? But then like when they had Ash. For
Pokemon?
No, Evil Dead.
Evil Dead Ash?
But like his pickaxe was the chainsaw.
Oh, right.
So then I was reading this thing about people that get all offended when like you're wearing a skin, but you're using another pickaxe. You're like fucking nerd, fucking fanboy. Right?
No,
like,
yeah.
You're not matching. You're not. Like.
I think I saw Captain America right in Goku's cloud.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
And people get upset.
you could do that. That's the charm of Fortnite. You know, you could have your X character meet your other Y character.
Yeah.
You know, to a lesser extent. You know, I've been playing the Call of Duty, right?
Jay and Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob. I mean, I'm this close to fucking buying it. Just fucking here's your fucking $28.
Oh, because you're saying you're gonna wait for 420 because they might do Bloodman
Chronic.
It makes sense. Then they did Cheech and Chong, right? Like
Yeah, for the last game.
Yeah.
The last game had Cheech and Chong, and I didn't buy them.
Yeah.
I forwent. I just said, you know what, stay away.
yeah,
But I mean,
it makes sense though that they would do that. Like, 420 is right around the corner.
yeah, this weekend.
Yeah,
This
Sunday,
weekend.
right?
Mhm.
Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday, the way Jesus intended it.
I saw a meme that had me laughing, but I was like, I can't repost that because it's just like,
Why not?
people are gonna get mad, right? Because they said like, oh, everyone says Jesus died for your sins.
Yeah.
But he came back.
Yeah.
Like, so he gave up his weekend for your sins.
He came back 3 days later, which is a long weekend too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying. He didn't come back on Monday. He came back on Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know,
It's all good.
it's all good. He's the son of God. He can do whatever he wants.
whatever he wants.
Nepotism is a
Nepo baby.
Nepo baby.
The original Nepo baby. Dude, I saw an ad on Instagram, I think, for like this weird looking like CGI movie, like animated movie.
Oh no!
It's called The King of Kings. It's the
CGI.
Jesus movie.
Okay, of course.
And Mark Hamill
Oh,
is one of the voices.
are you sure it's not the other Mark,
No.
the Christian Mark? Or?
No, it's Mark Hamill. And Oscar Isaac is Jesus.
Wait a minute, was he already Jesus?
No, I think of Jim Caviezel.
Okay. Who is Jesus again?
Oscar Isaac. Moon Knight himself.
No,
Poe Dameron.
Poe Danver as frickin' Jesus. All right.
and I went a rabbit hole on that because I forgot that Val Kilmer was Moses, right, in that DreamWorks animated movie,
He was.
The Prince of Egypt.
Was it Val Kilmer? Oh wait, the animated one from
Yeah.
1993, number 4.
Some of that, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Val Kilmer.
Huh? Who did the music in that? Do you remember?
Somebody big. I forget.
I want to say it's Elton John, but it's probably wrong.
Possibly. Well,
It's
he
good.
did a song at least,
Yeah,
right?
or something like that.
Yeah.
Prince of Egypt. Taking it back, huh?
Yeah.
All the way there. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, Dream that was that weird era of Dream. Remember they had that Sinbad movie with
Sinbad.
fucking Brad Pitt as Sinbad the sailor.
Oh, it's also CGI. It's that weird CGI, right? It's like
that,
future space Sinbad.
Yeah. No. It was
Or like,
yeah, regular Sinbad, like classic Sinbad.
oh, I'm thinking of Titan 80.
No, that was something different. Josh Whedon wrote that movie.
Huh? The Whedon.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Then what movie is that?
It was Sinbad. It was just
The Sinbad's just like
It
a.
was sailing and there was like monsters and shit and like it was Brad Pitt and like
You just unlocked something in my head. We did a thing for Dispatch magazine on that thing. I have
Probably,
a movie. What do you call those? The where they give you all the information on a movie. What do you call those?
the press kit.
Press kit.
Yeah.
For Sinbad.
Oh.
In one of my drawers,
That's funny.
and I just remembered that right now. You just opened up a fucking. We did something for that.
Yeah. With it. Yeah.
Oh shit!
You remember that?
I vaguely remember that.
I just remember it was Brad Pitt. I don't remember who else was in it.
Yeah.
Maybe Catherine Zeta-Jones. I don't remember.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. Well, she was pretty big. Entrapment at the time.
Entrapment.
Shit.
Yeah, that was that weird era where they were making weird. Like, was it the Road to El Dorado?
Yeah, I remember that one.
That was a DreamWorks.
That was DreamWorks? Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
This is all pre like Shrek.
Damn, Road to El Dorado had that one cute girl, too, in it, too. Huh? Oh, man. DreamWorks had it going. What the hell happened?
They went CGI.
Shrek?
fucking
But
took over.
Shrek fucking made it $1 billion. Made him a bajillion
Yeah,
dollars.
then after that, there's like we get more Shrek. We need more
What are they at now? Shrek 5?
Yeah, it's coming out next year.
But no Road to El Dorado 2, The Search for Curly's Gold?
Go to gold. That was
Interesting.
who was it? It was Kevin Kline and somebody.
In The Road to El Dorado?
Yeah,
Kevin Kline?
yeah.
Holy
Like
shit, these are big
Mr.
names.
Fish Hoarder.
Yeah, Mr. Fish Order himself. See, I remember these movies. I just don't. I vaguely remember. I should say these movies.
Yeah, the only reason I remember, I didn't even remember that Val Kilmer was Moses in that movie until after he passed away recently. Mm-hmm. Someone posted about it and they're like, "Oh, watching this, R.I.P. Val Kilmer." I'm like, Val Kilmer. And I looked it up. I'm like, "Oh shit!" like,
It was Moses.
it's Moses.
Moses of Arimathea. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
But he was not good enough to play Jesus.
No, he died.
Shit. Yeah, no. It's a little sad. R.I.P. I guess.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Val
R.I.P.
Kilmer.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Some would say the best Batman.
You mean you would say?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay, good.
I would say that.
He was alright.
I mean, it did have my favorite character, Chase Meridian. Dr. Chase Meridian.
Doctor, yeah, that's right. Doctor Chase Meridian. I mean, he wasn't the worst one out of all of them. He was no Clooney.
No.
You know,
See, I think that movie didn't have like
it had nipples.
it had it didn't have a clear direction because like the first half, it's clearly a sequel to the Tim Burton movies.
Right.
He's wearing the costume. He's doing the whole, and then they do the Riddler blows up the fucking Batcave, and he's like, "Oh no,
I need new costumes.
I need this new costume and a new car,
Sleeker, stylish,
Yeah.
with more design to it.
and nipples."
And nipples. Of course. Yeah, yeah.
It had the best soundtrack though.
Was that the Seal one?
Yeah,
Kiss from a rose.
and then they had that cool U2 song.
Baby, talking about a kiss from a rose. Sorry. Edit that out.
Chase Meridian.
Take me. I
There's
guess.
this part we watched it. Was it not that long ago? We watched it, and I was like, I haven't seen this movie forever. We were watching it, and then there's a part where like she fucking comes onto him. She goes into Batman, and she's all like, "Meet me in my apartment at midnight," whatever, right?
Ooh.
So she tells him that. The nenext scene is him
Yeah,
showing
midnight.
up to her place, and she's just fucking naked underneath the sheets, and she's just reaching out to him. I'm like, she knew he was coming, right? She invited him, right? But then this is my favorite part.
It's like, girl, don't pretend. Don't pretend.
Don't act.
Don't act. You knew.
And so, unless he was like super late. But
12:15.
that's my favorite part was like she kisses him, and then she's like, "Oh no, there's somebody else. I like Bruce Wayne."
Bruce Wayne.
And he's like, "I understand." And he walks away, and then the camera's his face, and he just smiles, and he fucking walks away.
She doesn't know
She doesn't
Bruce
know.
Wayne.
Actor Chase Meridian.
Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. He almost got some as Bruce
As
Wayne.
Batman. Oh, as Batman?
As Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, because he couldn't as Batman.
He
How's he
couldn't.
gonna do that?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
yeah.
His utility belt.
Like that suit was one big piece, right? So it's just like
That's he has like a little hole there or something. Bat pee hole.
like that's not a batarang.
Is that a batarang or are you just happy to see me?
He's like, both.
Oh.
Wait. And then like he pushes a button on the belt and it gets her a rose starts playing.
Baby!
Because I mean, what's more romantic than that song?
That fucking seal?
Yeah.
The seal of a lion?
Seal.
Oh boy, I know because that song was in the everywhere for a while, for a really long while.
That saved his career.
Really?
He did some interview where he was saying that like he was done, and then that movie came out, and he was back.
At least for another year or two.
No, he's still around. He still does concerts.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Seal?
Mm-hmm.
Baby. All right. You know what? Next time he comes around, I'm gonna go see his. I've never seen Seal.
I don't know what other song he does.
We're gonna go find out.
Be like, kiss from a rose, kiss from a rose.
I just finished that again.
Give the people what they want.
No, I'm gonna dress like Batman to stay in the corner. That'd be great.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Think anyone's done that?
Probably.
Gone to Seal concert
Probably
dressed as
like,
Batman?
dude, how many times do you think someone's come up to him as Batman? Like, and he's like,
Kiss from a rose just gets to me right here. It's my parents. My parents.
My parents are dead.
I bring them roses every year. Your song inspired me. Thanks, Seal.
Thanks, Seal. You're a great, Seal.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that Andy Samberg movie where he plays like a rock star? And
can you believe Andy Samberg is
it's
a rock
pretty
star?
funny. The movie's pretty funny, but there's a part where he's gonna get married, and Steele is gonna fucking do the
officiating.
The officiant, but he has like these lions or tigers or something like at the wedding, and then they go crazy, and they're all running, and then Steele's like, "Get out of here! I got this!" And then they're like, "What?" And he goes, "Where do you think I got these scars?" Right? And he goes and he fights like tigers. Like,
I'm gonna have to go look this up.
Yeah.
You know what? Seal gave me a lot of hope because back then when I was a young boy, I had a lot of acne. You know, and Seal had a lot of craters, which is a result of
I
acne.
think he has like actual scars, right?
Oh, there's the scars.
He had lupus.
Oh,
He's a werewolf.
yeah, he's a werewolf. Oh.
Neat.
Was he married to like Heidi Klum or something? Or
Again, it gave me hope. He gave me hope as an ugly motherfucker to an ugly motherfucker. He gave me hope, baby.
good old Seal.
I'm sorry. I know one Seal song and that's it. That's all that fits in my catalog. I'm like, if I have another one in here, it's probably under a different name, but not under Seal. Yeah. My catalog is weird.
Good old Seal.
Yeah.
How many good start with my Seal?
Babe, it's a Batman.
Batman.
The Batman. You gotta be careful with these tangents, man. You never know where you're gonna end up.
You know, like that's not a bad movie. It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
Even the George Clooney one, I think it's like, if you don't take it, like I think if you take it as like oh, it's like fucking Batman '66 camp, like,
yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah.
It's dumb, but it's fun.
Yeah, that's the only way you can enjoy the George Clooney movies. Because if not, then you take it too serious. You're not gonna have a good time. To a certain extent, the Tim Burton one, kind of the same thing.
The Tim Burton one was just like Tim Burton let loose, like he's
the second one.
Yeah, because the first one it was very okay. I don't know if we ever talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in the first Tim Burton movie,
right?
And it always bugged me. I remember as a kid it bugged me, and then I watched it again as an adult. And I was like, wait a minute,
it still bugged you.
So, okay, what was the deal with his fucking suit, right? Because it happens twice where they fucking blast him, and he's like, oh, and he falls, and they're like, oh, is he dead? There's no blood, and and then they're gonna take his mask and he jumps up and kicks their ass, right?
Right.
Did he get knocked out? Or was he just like, I'm going to play dead until they get close enough for me to kick their ass? Because he does that shit twice in that movie.
He plays possum twice?
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Well, the answer to that is he got knocked out once and he played possum once.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? That's the answer because I don't fucking know.
Because it's so weird. It's such a weird, like I guess...
Tactician.
It's very Tim Burton, oh, they think he's a vampire or some shit, right?
He must be undead.
Yeah.
He can't be killed.
Because the other weird thing is like when he hooks up with Vicky Vale for the first time, and then she wakes up in the middle of the night because she hears the squeaking.
No, the bats?
And he's fucking like, no, he's hanging upside down.
Yeah.
And he's just like hanging there, and he's just like, what the fuck's he doing?
He's being a bat.
Makes no sense.
He's being bat, man.
No, and that makes no sense either because like it's late at night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't he'd be out being Batman?
No, because if she wakes up like she did, she would be like, "Where is Bruce?
Well,
He's hanging upside down." Now, if she wakes up again, like, oh, he's probably out working out,
maybe.
jimmying it out, taking a couple laps around the mountain. She mentioned, you don't know. Yeah.
Makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense.
No sense.
He sent Alfred to go take care of Gotham.
Yeah.
How about that?
There you go.
Hey, Alfred, I'm gonna go get my smash on. Go take care of Gotham for me.
Getting my smash on.
He was. Yeah.
Kids say.
Batman, very much like Daredevil.
Has
He's always like he's all over the place, man. Like every movie is a different love interest. You know, hooks up with villains.
Villains? Yeah. Wonder Woman? Yeah.
See, I never liked that. I remember that was like a Joe Kelly thing in the comics.
So
like,
Wonder Woman and fucking Batman?
I never liked that. I was just like, I don't get it.
You know what? I understand it, but at the same time, it's kind of like he wouldn't.
Yeah.
It wouldn't.
Yeah.
He's too weird for her, and she's too strong for him.
Yeah, she'd wreck him.
Wreck him. Thank you. That was my segue into that. She totally fucking just bent that man.
Yeah.
And he'd be Bat-man.
Yeah.
You know?
They're like, oh no, Bruce, did Bane get you again? He's like, not exactly.
Not exactly. Just the bane of my existence. Hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you don't ship it, but I mean, better than Superman and Wonder Woman. That's
I never
another
liked that
one.
either.
I don't
like that either.
I'm not a big fan of that one.
I mean, that makes more sense to me.
Because he could take it. And
Well, no, because that and they understand, being that powerful. They understand like not, being,
yeah, and foreplay's on another level.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Well, Frank Miller was it with the fucking volcano?
On another level. You can't do that with Batman.
No,
you can never.
fucking die.
You die.
You die.
See, that's why I understand that one more, but I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I don't like it either.
Yeah. Steve
There's
Trevor
a
or
really
nothing.
good issue, which is funny because I feel like Tom King ripped it off later on, but there's a really good issue, Joe Kelly, Superman, where Superman and Wonder Woman get trapped in this other dimension
For years and years.
for like centuries, and like they talk about how like they show how over the decades later, like when they first get there, they're like sitting in the fire and they're across from each other, and then like that decade later, they're staying closer, and like 100 years go by, and she's kind of like
Next to him.
And this and that, and at one point she tries, and he's like, "Nah." He's like, like I'm married to Lois and that, and then she's like, "Dude, we've been here for like 100 years. Lois is fucking dead," and he's like, we don't know that. Like we don't know.
We can go back in time. I've been forward in time. I've been back in time. I've been all around time.
So it's like and then and they come out of it, and then they come out like right when they left.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, there's a Tom King story where when he was engaged, when Batman was engaged to freaking Catwoman.
No.
Well, Wonder Woman shows up, and she's like, hey, they have this deal with this like immortal warrior, and he has to fight in this endless war on this other plane of existence.
What the fuck? Okay.
And they made a deal with him that they would take his place for like a week or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Every 100 years or something like that, right?
Sure. This is more complicated than the other story. Okay.
And so like so Batman's like, oh, it's time, okay, and he fucking armors up, right? And they go, but then the fucked up thing is that dude's like, I'm not going back. Fuck them. Like he's
what?
Just, yeah, he's like, I fought long enough. They can do it. And so Catwoman has to fucking get him to come back. It's the same fucking story because like they're stuck there for a long time, and then like she kind of comes on to him, and he's like, no. No. Like
I can't. That's yeah. What is it with temptation? What is it about that?
Well, especially with like superheroes, man. Like,
yeah,
Superman. Like
you can't. But the thing is, you should know better than tempt the Boy Scout with shit like that.
Yeah,
you can never get to him like that. You can't break him if he's really as straight edge as he is, as a Boy Scout he is. He's never gonna break.
Oh, Superman.
He's gonna go a million years without banging Wonder Woman, even though she's the last woman on Earth, dude. He fucking go in the forest and take one off before he fucking takes one off on her, dude.
He spits that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Still, regardless, just stay away from that projectile. Yeah, but only woman that could take it would be Wonder Woman and or Big Barda.
Big Barda, yeah. But he won't do it.
No, he won't do it.
He won't do it.
Such a
Superman.
Superman. He's got morals.
He's Superman.
And you know what would be funny? If he did that, Lois Lane would be like, I guess you're trapped for 1,000 years.
Yeah, you thought I was dead.
You thought I was dead. You know, you wanted to have babies.
Yeah.
They could have babies. They could have babies. They could have family. They could have.
They got a whole fucking generation.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a weird fucking story.
Yeah. Like I remember, like with what's his name, Jeff Loeb.
Mm-hmm.
He was writing Superman for a while, and there was this whole storyline where Superman was like sick, like he was like losing his power. He didn't know why. And
top virus.
And Lois was like just was like not having it. She was like fucking annoyed with him.
Oh.
Like she was just giving him shit for everything.
Oh.
And he didn't know why. And he was trying to figure it out. And then finally he like confronts her and he was like, "We need to talk."
Yeah.
And then he reaches and he fucking grabs her by the wrist and she's like, "No," and she fucking punches him and he goes fucking flying.
It wasn't her.
And so he's like, "What the fuck?" And he goes and then and Lois has been acting weird this whole time, right? She hooks up with Lex Luthor.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
She hooks up with Lex Luthor.
What?
Right? And then Superman...
Just to spite him? Because he pissed off just because it's weird?
Yeah, that's what it seems that way,
Yeah.
right? And so he's flying around trying to chase her, and he doesn't know what's going on, and they're fighting, whatever, and then one thing leads to another, and she fucking, like, is choking him, and he's, like, getting weak, and he's like, what the fuck, right? And all of a sudden, she's like, no, and she pulls off. She absorbed, like, whatever fucking was killing him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And he's like, Rose, what's going on? And then it's the fucking parasite.
Oh, of course.
Like his powers had mutated, so he could actually like be the people. And fucking Lex is like, I banged the parasite, right? And he put a hit out on the fucking parasite. He's like, fuck that guy, like, right?
Dude, that's gay.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm always on the fence when it comes to shape-shifting characters because, you could be a dude, you could be a girl, you could have whatever anatomy you want. Yeah. So
it's weird, though.
It's weird, yeah.
Yeah, and like, this is like the second time. Remember, because it was in the 90s when he was like banging Supergirl.
Oh, right.
But it wasn't Supergirl.
Yeah.
That weird purple alien.
Mm-hmm. That gets demolished for fucking Doomsday.
One hit.
Yeah. Yeah. And, oh shit, she was an alien the whole time.
Yeah, Lex likes to bang freaking creatures, man. Like,
this is why he's mad at aliens, dude.
He's like, fuck aliens.
They keep tricking him into banging them.
Lex, stop banging aliens.
I can't help it.
Yeah, it's an experiment.
It's an experiment. That's why he hates Superman so much, because he actually loves him.
He wants to bang Superman.
He wants to bang Superman.
He wants to bang Superman.
With those super butt cheeks.
Oh, no.
Let's get at it, boys.
He's going to need his power suit.
Which one? Oh, wow. You know what? Kryptonite condom would kill Superman.
Kryptonite condom.
But better be prevented.
But it would kill him.
Yeah, but not Lex.
No.
And then Lex
would it'd give him cancer and shit, right?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, they're damned if they do. They're damned if they do it over and over again. Yeah. This is weird. Comics are weird, dude. Comics are too
comics
weird.
Are weird, man.
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier. The '90s comics were so weird.
Yeah, I can't deal with '90s.
Especially like Big Two comics were weird. Like the Marvel DC books were weird in the '90s, man.
Because they try to keep up with like Image at one point. They're trying to do that.
That was Superman was a fucking response to fucking Image.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And we got to keep it edgy and you know. And it sucks because that was around the time I started coming into the comic books, you know. I didn't know about, like, the 70s and 80s type of, like, wholesomeness of fucking superheroes until later on.
Yeah.
You know, like Mr. George Perez and Wolfman's and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
even those comics were kind of funky, man.
But they were 70 funky, so by our standards, it was like, basic.
There was a lot of, like, they're always, like, hitting on each other.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, basic shit.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Not drugs.
Drugs, you know.
Fucking Speedy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, classic shit.
Yeah.
I love it.
I saw a documentary recently about the Justice League Avengers crossover.
Right.
And how, like, it was going to happen in the 70s, like the late 70s. And then George Perez actually started drawing the thing. And then, like, Marvel was like, we didn't approve this script. Like, and then they canned it.
Yeah.
And even in the 2000s when it finally came out, like, they wanted to make it more contemporary. And so apparently it was going to be... I think it would have sucked if it would have done this way.
Yeah.
But the original idea was that Marvel was going to have a writer... And DC was going to have a writer. It was going to be 4 issues. And they were going to go back and forth. And the DC writer was going to be Mark Waid.
Ooh.
Which I'm like, that's interesting. But they didn't say who the Marvel writer was.
A young Mark Waid.
and then, but then it was Kurt Busiek the whole thing,
which is fine. Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed that fucking book from when it came out.
It's a weird book.
But before that, they did like the Titans met the freaking.
I forget that book, man.
I'm telling you, we had it at Galaxy. You know,
I got that book. I've never owned that book.
The fucking Titans took on the Phoenix.
Yeah, Darkseid fucking fought the Phoenix.
Yeah. Fucking weird, telling you. So they were there. There were inclinations. There were times where they kind of met each other, but never.
Well, yeah. In the last big multiverse event for DC, they designated one of the Earths.
This is the Marvel Earth.
Is the Earth where all those crossovers happened?
The Amalgam Earth.
Yeah. No, well, not an amalgam, but it's just like the Earth where Superman met Spider-Man and.
Oh, yeah. Most of those heroes are usually the basic versions of the characters anyway. So
makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It would be. And so it's not Marvel universe, it's not the DC universe, it's the universe where that shit just met.
Yeah, where they literally New York is the same New York. So you could just go there and
So one day when Superman shows up, it's not that Superman from that. Because in other words, Superman and Spider-Man are not going to be showing up in New York at the same time every day. It's like for that one event.
Yeah. Occasionally.
That's weird. That's a weird world to live in.
Yeah.
Because you don't have
there, but they don't meet.
They don't meet.
Yeah.
So you don't know who you're going to be saved at what time, and or if you're going to be saved at all. Because too complicated for me. Yeah. Forget about it.
It's weird.
So when's the next one coming out?
Pretty soon this year, right?
This year.
2-part series.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing it's going to be big books.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm very curious about it because, like, you know what the internet wants? And I'm just like, that'd be cool, but I doubt they'll do it.
Dr. Doomsday?
The internet wants...
Dr. Doomsday.
No, Dr. Doomsday. No, they want absolute versus ultimates.
Ooh, I'm making a lot of noises here. Other noise. No.
Right?
I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Cool? No.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Maybe next year.
I mean, unless you get someone like...
Absolute's not even done.
No.
Not even done.
No.
Give it some time. Yeah. Let it fucking cook.
Breathe,
yeah, let it cook. We don't even know we're going to like it.
I mean, I can like it.
I do.
I mean, unless you get someone like... You do like a Scott Snyder or you do a fucking like... someone big. Like a Jeff Lemire to do it or something.
Okay.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, because at that point you'll be like, oh, it's going to be a great story. Remember what happens. It's going to be a good story. But
I mean, as long as they take it seriously, like that's my big issue with those crossovers.
They don't take
it's always like just random ass people.
Yeah,
and it's like you gotta take it seriously, and then
it's gonna be like North Star and like some random DC creeper, and North Star and the creeper hanging out.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Really?
Yeah. I'm down.
Just thinking to a random DC character, Marvel,
like the fucking Anti-Monitor versus Galactus.
That, I mean, that's my dream fucking. I've drawn that so many times, dude. You don't understand. That's my dream battle right there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I just feel like, cause the thing is like those.
It's not amalgam. It has to be.
And the thing too is like these stories don't even dictate as far as like, they're not dictated by like, oh, that makes sense.
No.
It's more like, oh, people love Spider-Man and they love fucking Batman. Let's put them together. Or like it doesn't make sense. You're like.
And the threats are always the same. It's always either Lex Luthor and or Darkseid or both. And for Marvel, same thing. Galactus. Yeah. That's it. That's the same formula all the time. That's why amalgam is better.
Yeah.
That's why aren't we getting that?
No.
Why not?
Amalgam.
Why not?
Because no one could agree on who gets what money-wise.
Just put it in a pot and then everyone have a party at the end. At the end of the year, we're gonna have a big pizza party.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm down for that.
I'm down for that too. Fight for it at the end.
Fight for it.
Can Squid Game in that shit?
Squid Game that shit.
Yeah, that's horrible, dude. When they kind of agree, because that's a lot of stuff that could happen there, man.
Jeff Lemire has to fight Ram V to the death. Like,
Money's Lemire.
Yeah, he's a big dude. He's Canadian.
He's Canadian. Yeah, he's a big
dude.
Played
hockey.
Oh, for sure. Now, he's my guy to go. I'm down. Yeah, Ram V's be like preaching fucking Shakespeare to you, and all of a sudden, fuck that guy. Good shit though.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
But I don't know what it's gonna be, man.
It's gonna be interesting, is what it's gonna be.
I definitely think Spider-Man's gonna be involved.
Well, yeah,
that's her dude.
Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Captain America, any of those big names, you're gonna get them there. But what if it was just Morts and all like B characters?
That'd be cool.
Not at all. Like in the first 2 pages, all the main superheroes get like disintegrated and die. So they get all the B characters from Marvel, and the B characters from like DC, and they just join up together to find what happened to these characters.
I'd be down.
Right?
I'd be down for
that.
that.
Right? That'd be different.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the general public would like that. But
No, because they don't know who none of these people are gonna be.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and they're like, oh, this is stupid. Written by who? Fucking, what was that? Grant Morrison?
Grant Morrison.
Fuck, man.
Ambush bug? Absolute ambush bug?
Shut up,
Grant
dude.
Morrison?
Shut up, dude. Shut up, dude. He said it's 2 words, right? You sent me that thing. Someone else sent me that thing. I was like, you know what? Call me when they announce what it's gonna be.
Yeah, everyone went nuts because he talked about how like both studios are doing interesting things.
Yeah,
the 2 big studios, and one of them he was brought in. He's gonna do something for one of the big 2,
right?
But he didn't say who.
Yeah.
Everyone leans towards more DC because like he's done more work for DC than Marvel, and I think he has more. He enjoys those characters better.
Yeah, I think so. They're more flexible for his shit.
So I think it's gonna be DC. Like, I mean, I think the last thing he did for Marvel after X-Men, he did that was it a Marvel Boy?
Oh, right.
That was cool.
That was fun.
But it's like other than that, he hasn't really done anything for Marvel. See, you know what I was hoping for, but I think they just kind of gave up on it. Was after the gaming stuff was done with the Miracle Man,
right?
They relaunched it with Grant. Like that was cool.
Shit.
That'd been fucking cool,
dude. I can't take any higher than this.
Yeah, right.
I don't think my IQ goes that high.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Fuck.
Absolute Miracle Man.
Ooh,
What would be Ultimate Miracle Man, right?
Ultimate.
Yeah, I guess
Ultimate Miracle Man.
Well, because remember there was that one book where it was like he was in Miracle Man and he was looking at his fucking library.
No, Everything's Adventures.
And it was like all alternate versions. There was that Jason Aaron one. It was kind of cool. Like he was like a young dude and he was like, and it was like he was fighting Revolution. Like,
oh, right.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, this is all the different versions of him, right?
Yeah.
That was a...
Yeah, the library was all like multiverse library or whatever. Yeah.
That's what I remember because it was pretty much the one retro story you kind of had going for yourself.
Yeah,
also, it's like he beat you to it.
He made me do it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Instead of books, there were gonna be comic books,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And he was sucker.
Yeah, it sucked. It's fine.
Yeah, he beat you.
God damn it, Jason Aaron.
Yeah. Jason Aaron of all things.
God damn it.
That's all right. It's a cloud. It's a cloud. Yeah, we all pick from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Consciousness. Fuck that.
I just think they're like fucking Marvel is sitting there when they're fucking Cerebro and they're fucking pulling it out. You know?
I believe it.
Yeah.
You know, it's called drugs.
Drugs, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
It's called mushroom psilocybin.
What is it? Mushroom changes the chemistry of your brain.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's why humans became, right? Because it was like a monkey ate a mushroom.
Yep, and it started getting consciousness.
And became a human.
A higher level of consciousness. It developed consciousness first to the point where it's like yes and no, black and white, and then came maybe gray.
Yeah.
Damn, monkey.
You could eat
You could eat a banana, but
eat a
no.
banana, no.
You're fucking eating mushrooms out of the fucking ground, you fucking dirty ass ape. Thanks to your ass, I'm here thinking about shit about podcasting and comic books and comic art, pop culture, and expo.
The expo. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, just reading what I'm seeing. I think when it comes to stuff like that, we take it with a grain of salt. I don't think it was actually like that.
Maybe.
Because it's like I was taking psilocybin and fucking mushrooms. It's cool.
Yeah.
It does open you up, but at the same time, it's nothing you can't achieve on your own.
Yeah.
Remember, it's nothing you can't achieve on your own. It's just shortcuts.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking shortcut. So I would say eventually that monkey would have developed all those things, but just we took a shortcut to evolution. And for the world to be in a perfect position for all this equation to add up to the point where we're here right now.
Yeah.
It's a fucking 1 in a majillion fucking astronomical number.
Yeah. It'd be a cool comic though.
Yeah.
The monkey, he's got different mushrooms and he eats them and gives them different abilities. Right?
It's called Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah. But the monkey.
It's a monkey.
The monkey.
And he's finding the reptilians.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's not a monkey. He was a monkey, but he ate the first mushroom and became the Sasquatch.
Ah, there it is.
He evolved. And then we could go into the whole kill the dinosaurs.
Kill the dinosaurs. And like,
fought the aliens.
Eats people, apparently.
Eats people. I mean, it makes sense to me, man. I'm sorry to say, but I would think the Sasquatch is an omnivore.
Mm-hmm. And in the forest.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, in the forest.
And what do you have in the forest? Nothing but like fruits.
Well, there's deer and shit.
Deer? What do bears eat? Bears eat deer. Bears eat wolves.
They eat fucking meat. Salmon.
Yeah. Sasquatch would totally eat a salmon.
Yo, dude, we should do a fucking Sasquatch, but like it's like the Oogie Bear. Like he's stealing fucking baskets and shit.
Yeah, dude. Right. Yeah. Instead of Yogi, it's a fucking Sasquatch. Yeah. What if it was a Sasquatch? We don't know. Yeah. What's his name, though?
The fucking...
Sasquatchy.
Squatchy?
Squatchy. Yeah. Squatchy, don't be stealing the picnic baskets.
And then, like, instead of the ranger, it's a fucking, like, a cryptozoologist. And he's like, I knew it. Look at this footprint.
And he's always, like, 2 seconds away from discovering them, but he never discovers them.
It's always, like, random people, like, see him, but then they're like, what did you see? And he's, like a stoner dude. He's like, I don't know, man.
It was weird, man.
I think it was a bear.
Could have been a bear. Could have been my in-laws, man. They get freaky sometimes. No. All right, well, that could work. I'm writing this down right now. That could be part. You know what? That could be part of the Big and Gray. When it was a show, that could be part of it. It was one of the because he had many shows along his career.
Yeah, he had like a tie.
He had a tie. I love drawing him with a tie. I'm sorry, dude. I can't help it.
Oh, dude, there's a guy in the Suits LA. He's one of the main characters.
Oh, we're going to Suits already?
No.
We got 20 minutes left, boy. Let's go.
But this dude, he's weird. Like, he's a big, tall dude, but he's got a weird beard. Like, it's just like an Abraham Lincoln beard.
Is that the guy who's playing the Lewis character in this season?
Kind of.
Right?
Yeah.
Just from the poster, he kind of looks like that.
And every time I look at him, I'm like, dude, this guy should play the Sasquatch. like
I seen him on the side of the bus. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, he just has, like, that's just a weird look. It's just like, you know, like...
He's got the neck beard.
Yeah, it's all right here. Like that. No, there's a bit of a mustache. Yeah. But he goes into his hair, and his hair is kind of like slicked back. So it kind of like, it's all one big swoosh.
One big hairpiece.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh. Suits LA.
Has first crossover right here?
Oh, dude. I literally was like, whoa. Like, they didn't set it up. We're like, they did it for like, if you like Suits, you'll get this. If not, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So Ted Black in 2010 he was trying to get this criminal on murder and racketeering. He was losing the racketeering case,
right?
Until he found a list of all these companies that this guy owns. They found out he reached out to Harvey because Pearson Hardman was a lawyer of one of the companies.
Pearson or Hardman?
No, the company.
Okay. This was before when it was Pearson Hardman. Okay.
Pearson Hardman. And so he reached out to Harvey and he goes, I need those files. And Harvey's like, dude, I can't give you those files. These are, you know.
Yeah.
And the whole thing, right? And so he was all like, figure it out, right? So they're going to lose the thing. Harvey shows up with a box of files. And he's like, here. And he's like, I don't want anything to do with this, but these are yours.
And turns around and walks away.
Yeah, he's about to walk away. And fucking Ted Black's like, wait, what happened? What changed your mind? And he goes, oh, they're a former client. The attorney isn't with us anymore.
Mike.
No, he goes, who's the attorney? Daniel Harmon.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
But Harmon was so like 5 seasons ago.
Yeah.
I'm over him already. So
no, but see, it makes sense though because he was dirty, right?
Yeah, Harmon was bad.
Yeah, and now we found out he was fucking laundering money for a fucking mobster.
All right, let's go back. Let's go back to regular Suits. I'm in season 7, episode 6 or something like that. They're already They just found out.
He started his own whatever.
Well, he got the company from Jessica.
Yeah,
him and Lois got it, and they brought on Alex.
Yeah,
fucking Duel. Yeah, fucking Duel Hill. Fucking Gus from Psych. Love that guy. Love that guy. Love that guy. Hate that character so much. Well, anyway, he brought his troubles with him.
Yeah, because he signed something or yeah.
These troubles are nothing but that. These fucking companies are killing people like to lining their own pockets. I'm like,
the prisons, right?
the prison.
Yeah.
And it's like two corporations who are putting them up against each other, and they're just lining their own pockets.
But they're like, you knew about this, so you go down with us, and
they
set him up. Right?
They set him up. They set him up, and he didn't tell Harvey. They brought him over, and now all this shit's causing problems. Fucking Mike's just trying to do the good thing, to be the good guy.
Yeah.
Mike's fucking stupid. I fucking hate baby suits. Baby suits gotta fucking chill the fuck out, dude.
He was in jail.
Chill the fuck out. And that shit didn't even fucking chill him out. So, contrary, he got him more agitated, dude. Baby suits gotta chill out. Chill out, dude. Because they tell him, stop. Oh, I don't wanna. Stop. I don't wanna. Motherfucker, you're gonna get fired. I don't wanna. That was him the whole fucking time. Whiny little. His fiance tells him, dude, I don't wanna fucking do this shit. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have this guy handle it. Yeah. He's right next to that guy. And then his friend from the clinic is worth dick. Yeah. It's worth dick. He's not a good lawyer. Then why is he doing it? Not just that. He's not a good lawyer. He gives Mike so much shit for trying to help him out.
Yeah. They gave him all that money and he was like,
yeah. Oh, I don't want your money. And they go, well, figure it out. No, I don't want to figure it out. Well, here's another lawyer. Here's some more shit. No, I don't want it. He so pissed me off, dude. So pissed me off. I hate that the people I root for are the villains in this fucking thing. Yeah. So much, dude. So much. Mike's not a good guy. No. Mike's not a good guy. No. He's a fraud. He's a big old fraud. And the fact that I'm rooting for a fraud fucking pisses me off. Harvey, not a good guy either, dude. No. Dirty as fuck. Again, we're going to go back to this. Lewis is the best fucking character in that show. And we all know that shit. Because
Lewis did some shady shit too.
No. Well, yes. Yeah. But he's the thing. Lewis did it because he's an arrogant fuck. He is who he is. He's not hiding. He's not trying to front. He's not. Yeah. That's what I did. That's what I do. That's why I'm Lewis lit. Yeah. Fuck. And then I'm at a point where they gave him a psychiatrist. Oh, yeah. Jessica goes, be here at 9.
Oh, the German guy? And
he goes, you Nazi?
Yeah.
But Lewis, I am the Jewish too. See, and that's what I like. And then even the doctor told him right there, this is what I like about you. This is so much progress. I can see right through you. You're so transparent. He's pretty much who he is in the front. Yeah. Inside, he's just doubt. Yeah. That's all he is. A lot of people, it's the other way around. They're doubt on the outside. Inside, they're just fucking a mess. He's the opposite. Beautiful fucking character, man. Lewis lit. I'm telling you, the first time I watched this season, like years ago, the show, hated that character. Fucking hated him. This time around, like, I see myself as Lewis lit, dude. Fuck, I want to go mudding.
Muddy.
Yeah, dude. I had to stop. Actually, it's in that same episode. Sheila fucking shows up again. Breaks my fucking heart when she tells him, I'm moving to New York for a guy. She wouldn't do that for him. Bullshit. But you know what Lewis does? I'm so happy for you. And I'm hoping that's all he does.
Oh, you'll see.
I'm hoping. You'll see. Because she said, okay, cool. I'll give you more kids or whatever the fuck you want, you know? But that's why I left it off. I couldn't anymore with that shit. Poor fucking Lewis, man. Yeah. Dragging him through the fucking mud, even though he likes it.
He likes it.
Yeah. What's Donna's last name?
I don't know.
She doesn't have a last name.
She has a last name.
What's Donna's last name?
I don't know. Something. It's something.
What is it?
I don't know.
Did they ever say it?
I think so.
No.
Yeah.
No, they don't. I've been going back. I know what it is because I looked it up, but each episode they don't say her last name. Oh. So when she became partner, how is her name going to be on the fucking wall? We don't. It's Donna. So Donna. Spectre lit Donna.
Donna.
Yeah, like that whole beginning of the season is like, oh, Donna is gonna be the new head or whatever. I'm like, dude, this is too much. Don't fucking take it back. Take it back. They took it back, made her COO. Yeah, which is okay because other people can become COOs.
Which is mad because she wasn't named.
Yeah, only. Yeah. Your glorified secretary. That's what I feel like she's doing. She is COO name only. I think she could do so much more.
Well, yeah, she runs everything.
She pretty much does. Yeah. But I feel like they're giving her the short end of the stick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you'll see.
Yeah, okay.
You'll see.
And I love that What's Her Name from Scrubs is still there.
Yeah.
She's slowly turning into my favorite character. Doesn't put up with Lewis. No. You know, they gave her to Lewis. Yeah. They gave her to Lewis. Because they switched back with Donna.
Yeah.
And yeah, she don't put up with this shit, and she's very intuitive. She would have been a younger Donna, right? When she was younger. When
Yeah, because she said
she would have been around or whatever.
She got married, right? So that's when she retired. Her husband died. That's when she came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was a Donna.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll believe it.
Yeah, no. So in the Suits LA,
Yeah. She comes out.
No. So like, this will be a 2-part episode. So at the end of this one, the fucking gangster that Ted Black put away with Harvey's help, he's getting out.
Oh no.
So Harvey shows up in present day,
Ooh.
and he's like, "We're going to New York, and we're gonna make sure he stays in jail."
Ooh. So Suits LA is going to New York. Wow, that didn't take long.
No.
1 season.
Did not take long. Not even. It's like the 6th or 7th episode.
I was gonna say, when is this show over? It's like, wait, okay.
No, I thought it was gonna be a miniseries because the first 5 or 6 episodes, it's like a case. There's a case going on.
Okay.
And they're dealing with like one case. Like there's like storylines, and but like and then that case gets resolved in like 5 or 6 episodes. And they're like, oh, this is it. This is and then like, nope, one more. Keep going.
One more.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck, dude. It's good storytelling, but at the same time, shitty characters.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Oh,
Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I love Jessica. Jessica's a pill. I would not cross her ever in my life because she will chew me out and fucking throw me and spit me. I'm scared of her.
Yeah.
I'm scared of Jessica as a character. To the point where like she leaves. She leaves the show, right? And she's like, "Oh, I'm gone. I'm retiring. But let me fuck with Harvey a little more. Let me send a couple of my villains back over there and see what he does."
Yeah.
What the fuck, Jessica?
Yeah. She's bored.
Chicago not doing it for you.
I couldn't get into that show.
The Chicago show?
The Pearson or whatever.
Wait, there's a show?
Yeah.
What's
She
it
goes
called?
to Chicago.
No shit.
It wasn't long. It was only 1 season.
Well, regardless, I mean,
It was not good.
They gave her a spinoff. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Pearson. Is that one guy from Lucifer in it still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's her boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah. Because that's the whole thing. Like, she gives up everything for him.
I watched the first episode and I was like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
And then like, I got a couple of it and I'm like, no, it's the same shit.
Pearson? It's called Pearson. She started her own law firm there? Or?
No, well, she could practice law in Chicago.
All right. That was her thing.
And then, the mayor.
Oh, yeah, because he got disbarred in New York because of that one thing.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
I knew about Mike Ross. Yeah. Right.
The mayor fucking reaches out to her and he's like, hey, oh no. She goes back to Chicago because her mom's losing her house because of some development or some shit.
We didn't see that in Suits.
Yeah. And so she's helping her out, but the mom's like, oh, you came back from your ivory tower, blah, 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 right? And so then...
I hate those kind of parents.
Something happens, and basically the mayor is like, you don't want to go up against me. And so she ends up becoming the mayor's fixer.
Oh, fuck.
But like in return, she's gonna do good, and the fucking boyfriend's like, nah.
Oh, come on, guy. Those two have been through so much bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. Before I watch Suits LA, I'll watch Pearson.
Yeah. Pearson.
I've never been a court drama with the exception of like, funny court dramas.
Night court.
Night court. This is all right.
Yeah.
It's good. Like I said, it's good storytelling. It's just shitty characters.
Yeah.
And, I'm better than all of them because they're all super shitty.
No, super shitty.
I'm not as shitty as any of those.
Yeah.
Now, here's my thing. I was thinking about it. I think we could make a Suits, comic Suits. Like Suits, comic books.
Comic books.
Yeah. It'd be like, for a piece of pie for your wife, Greenback Boogie. Anyway, find out what that name of the song is.
Oh, yeah.
Greenback Boogie.
Oh, Greenback Boogie.
Yeah. Anyway.
The greatest song ever.
No, I fucking hate it. I run. Sometimes I'll leave the thing going and I'll run as soon as fucking skip, motherfuckers, get out of here. So anyway, comic Suits. It'd be basically in a comic shop, right? It means be our Pearson Spectre Lit, whatever you want to call it. There'd be people who work at the comic shop who are associates, and they're partners and stuff like that. And they have pools, like they all have clients, right? Like in Suits, right? Yeah. So they have clients. They all pull in. They have their own clients. They do other things. They all put in together. They make orders. They it's a big thing.
Yeah.
But then people try to poach clients. You know, oh, I could get you that book. Don't worry about it. Come with me. You know, stuff like that. They go underhanded. Other stores, other rivalries of stores. You know, the guy from Shit would own factory or something. You know. And his daughter will work over here.
No.
What are we
don't
gonna do?
know it's his daughter.
You don't know it's his daughter, but why is she so knowledgeable of all these books? You know, because her dad is a big nerd geek. You know,
and then she accidentally lets out a shit. You're like, wait, what?
Your shit sounded just like his shit. See, I mean, it could work. It could work. You know, and then like eventually, like you get enough, what do you call it, clients, partners, whatever. You don't have to be there all the time. You have enough pulls per se. You know, your people that you don't have to be here as long as their pulls get pulled and you know you're in contact with them. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You know, that's your thing. That could be a suits thing.
But can we keep the theme song?
Greenback boogie. I mean, if we change it maybe a little bit, instead of a piece of pie for your wife, get a you know.
Can we change it to like, was it Crash Test Dummies Superman song?
I can't with you, dude. This is the first time I ever heard that song. By the way, I've never heard that song in my life. I've heard every other Superman song, any other iteration of a Superman song in my life, except that one. Yeah. Solomon Grundy, born on Monday, fought Superman because he had no money.
No, he never made any money saving the world from Solomon Grundy.
Yeah.
That's a fucking poem.
That's no. I can't get mad at it. I like it.
Cool, right there.
I like it. I like it, and I can't get mad at it. But at the same time, it's like, where has this been my whole fucking existence? Never heard it.
It's a great song.
I lived through the 90s. I never heard it. What movie was it in? Then I've never heard it.
Yeah, which is a song.
Yeah, what soundtrack was it in?
I don't think anything.
Then I've never heard it.
Crash Test Dummies, man.
I've never heard of them before.
Band of the 90s.
Do. That's all I know. That's it. And even then, it took me a while to remember what it was.
Classic.
No.
Classic 90s song.
You keep saying these things, but I don't know. I forgot what we were talking about before that.
Suits, comic shops.
Comic shop shits. That could be a thing. Yeah. You know? Inspector Lid. Then, like, one of the guys decides to retire. He's like, oh, yeah, I got all these customers. Who wants them?
Oh.
You know?
You gotta fight for them.
You gotta fight for them. You know, do whatever you need to. Be like, hey, man, you can give me a couple of them. You know?
Then you get the customer and you realize, oh, this guy's kind of a racist.
Yeah.
This guy's kind of
he just sucks. Yeah.
He's like, oh, dude, he's kind of sexist. You know, like...
That could be a whole separate episode. Dude, this could be a thing.
Because you know what, that mirrors life. Like, because like we've been getting a lot of like new people because of factory, and they're not all great.
No,
there's some
really that Indian guy. Remember we was talking about Rabbi, the Indian gods.
The fucking Indian guy.
Fucking Indian guys.
I was like, whoa.
I mean, I guess he's a little preachy. Don't get me wrong. I can understand where his anger is coming from, but at the same time, don't say it that way, guy. Be like, I don't like that writer. Yeah, but I'm still writing it because I love New Gods.
See, I wonder though, like, especially because I don't know. I would go in the factory. Yeah, and it was cool. Like, it was everything, right? Yeah, but I would never hang out there. So I wonder if that was like a thing. Like, people would hang out there and talk comics and shit. Like, you know, like
certain people do here.
Yeah,
like certain people do.
But but there's certain stores you're like, oh, they don't do that. People just go in there and buy shit and leave. You know,
I think at every store has their certain people.
Really?
Like, I think every store has their certain. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you about comics. Yeah. Because if you don't, you're not building a community. You're not building your people.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think there's certain stores that they don't.
Yeah, but those are like Mile High or the big and those people don't talk comic books. Yeah. Those people are there just to take your money. Yeah, you know the ones like what's the New York one called Uptown, Midtown, whatever. Midtown. Yeah, like that. I've been to that thing, dude. That was just overwhelming. Yeah. On how much overshit they had. Yeah, they don't. I don't think any of those people really knew comic books.
I mean, I'm sure they do. I feel like that's a store where like
they all seem so trendy though.
Yeah, I think it's a store where you're like I'm gonna become big because I work here.
Like, like all those had a book. All those people in the behind the counter had a book of their name with their name on it.
What's the name of that store? There was that one store that they only sell self-published stuff, and it's like in San Francisco.
Oh right, I went there.
And there was like a whole thing where like the guy was like, I remember watching a video and the guy was like, "This is my book."
Yeah, it's my book. And then he has other people's books there, but at the same time, the one he cares about is his book, and he'll try to, sell you his book the whole time.
But I don't know. Like that's what I'm wondering because I think it's like it's clearly like I talked to Kristen.
How's she doing?
She's cool. At the event on Saturday, she was there. They had a booth and whatever, right?
Okay.
And we were talking, whatever, and she
started up yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
But we were talking about it, and I told her, I go, yeah, and I said some of them, they're used to, that's the way that store did things. And she's like, oh, you need to retrain them. You need to retrain them. And I was like, I don't think I have it in me for that. Like,
I get what she's saying.
Yeah.
You don't need to retrain them. You need to have them fall in line.
Yeah.
Because if you retrain them, that takes out of you. You have to retrain them.
Yeah.
If you have them fall in line, they will have to do it themselves.
Yeah. I mean, that's a harsh truth.
Yeah.
It's like I remember I was telling Joanna that like when that shit was first happening, we were getting a lot of these like new people, and then they were kind of shitty, or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Just kind of like you don't have to put up with it because there's limited options now.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like on them
to be shitty or not.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. 100%.
But at the same time, it's like I get it. Like it's like it's. I mean, it's just a bad metaphor, but it's like oh, like it's a dog fucking coming to a new home. Like they don't understand. They don't like
no,
they're fucking scared and like
exactly. And then that's what she told you. You got to retrain them.
Yeah.
But that again, if you retrain a dog, it's already been trained.
Yeah.
It's a whole different. You can't. If you have a German Shepherd that only learns German, you can't train them in English, so you got to redo everything. Yeah. But if you make them fall in line, you just start pointing, you start doing, they'll eventually get the gist of it. Mm-hmm. If you tell this racist piece of shit that came in earlier, hey man, that's not cool. Yeah. You're like, oh well, I'm just he won't come back. Yeah. But at least he fucking stood up for Ramby.
Ramby. I don't even like Ramby that much.
I was going to say the same thing. He's a little preachy for me, but I guess, you get it. Yeah, that's the point. That's the whole point. Just can't say that shit. I can, but they can't.
Like, what was it? Like, outside Brandon was like trying to sell me a Ramby for a while.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's the next Grant Morrison. I'm like, you shut your face. like, how dare you? Like, get out.
He was taken by the eloquence of Ramby, my friend.
How dare you?
You know what? That's what got me into Neil Gaiman back in the day. So, I mean, I'm not gonna.
One of these days, you guys are gonna go ahead.
Yeah. I was like, how dare you, sir?
Brandon's slowly becoming the master, homie.
Right?
Brandon is gonna one day just.
No, because today I saw him and he was like, hey, how's it going, man? He was all like, I was like, oh.
He's still Brandon?
Someone missed me. Like,
Anyway, he peed on the carpet a little bit.
A little bit.
Brandon, we love you. Just in case you're listening.
But I don't know, man. Like I said, like I'm very concerned about Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah,
it's gonna be chaos. Yep. Because factories that throw a very huge Free Comic Book Day, and these people need to go somewhere. Yep. And I get it, but
I mean, sellers are. Well, here's the fucking part. Here's the part. Fuck you.
Yeah, right.
Seriously, if someone tells me that shit, oh, well, that's how you do it over there. Well, congratulations, you're not over there. It's a reason they're failing. It's a reason they're closing. If you want to fucking play around, we'll play around, dick.
That's the hard part, man. I think it's just people get used to things, and it's just like
again, you don't train them, you make them fall in line.
You know that was a thing early on when we first opened over in Fairview. Yeah. Like random, like old Galaxy people would show up. Yeah. And they would be like, well, Juan used to, I'm like, do you see fucking Juan here? Like,
yeah, I remember back in the day.
Yeah, like, go fuck yourself. Like,
yeah. No, it's a, like I said, those people, they're an each. They're used to their eccentricities, if you will.
Like, thanks a lot, George. Closing right before Free Comic Book Day. Yeah, jerk.
Yeah, jerk hole. Hey, I wonder if he got any of the order. He probably didn't order any comic book for Comic Book Days.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's closing like this week or next week.
Yeah, this is last week, I think.
Yeah. This weekend's the last weekend. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. I wonder if he did. If he didn't, what are they gonna do with all that shit?
No. Well, because the thing is, like, I think it's. I don't think he's like going out completely because some of the sales are like that's interesting. Like it's a good sale, but like if you want to get rid of shit, you should
cheaper.
Yeah.
You think he's going digital, online only? Or like he's going to be online retailer only?
Possibly.
And that's why only his big pulls are going to stay with him?
Yeah.
Because one thing I haven't seen is big pools. We've seen little pools, a lot of little pools.
No, there's a couple.
Oh, really?
There's a couple.
The ones I've seen, I haven't seen anything big.
There's a couple like oh shit, like
10 or more?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, cool. But that's through the app? Or they've come in?
They've been coming in. All of them have been coming in.
All right, cool. In that
It's
case,
just
we need a better system than 3 little short boxes. And
I bought another $4.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's all she had. That's all Nicole had. I'm sorry.
Jesus McGillicuddy Christ. I'm gonna see if I can get that mailing thing.
Yeah.
Apparently someone else put a bid on it, so I think I'm second. So if they don't take it, I get to keep it, and we get to do that. Fucking shit, dude. It is what it is. I can't be anything else. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's 3 years, 200 and 156 episodes. That's 3 years exactly.
Yeah, next week.
So next week's number 1 of year 4.
Year 4.
Yeah.
Oh, like Batman, year 4.
Year 4, yeah.
When he had a gun.
He had a gun
Yeah.
and a mace.
And a mace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was drawn by Todd McFarlane.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. No, it's nothing gonna be like
Is
that.
that gonna be a thing? Like everyone's like, oh, it's this anniversary. Is this a Todd McFarlane anniversary?
Oh no.
Right?
It's a 4 year, the McFarlane
The
anniversary.
That's
Yeah.
the McFarlane anniversary.
Someone get Capullo on the line.
Yeah, you gotta get the fucking chains and fucking, you know.
Nah, it's just gonna be
Spikes and
changing
chains?
every day.
Yeah.
Gold, silver, bronze, McFarlane.
Yeah,
McFarlane.
McFarlane. Yeah,
McFarlane.
McFarlane is chains and silver or chains and
Yeah.
chains and hellfire.
Oh. What was it? Donny Cates, right? He like, loves McFarlane.
Yeah,
He named his studio Kids Love Chains.
kids love chains.
So that's the line that McFarlane said. Like they're like, why are your books so popular? He's like, kids love chains. And I'm like, okay.
Look at Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the McFarlane anniversary.
McFarlane anniversary. All right. So speaking of McFarlane anniversary, well,
We're
2
getting-
weeks free
we're
comic book
getting-
days.
Free comic book day.
Next week?
Yeah.
Nothing. This weekend?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Superman Day. Well, it already passed.
Yeah.
Technically.
Technically. Oh, it's a great Superman day.
It was great.
Oh,
Watched Superman all day. And Dean Cain walked in.
Oh my God, Dean Cain.
And I punched him in the face.
And he said, "Oh no, I'm not Dean Cain. I'm George Reeves."
but you're
no.
dead.
Woo!
And I'm Brandon Rao.
Well, I am also the Atom.
What
Wait,
is
that's
like a being that's all Superman? Like he's just like, you know, he's everyone that's ever embodied Superman.
A being that's all Superman.
Yeah, like he's just like he could turn into fucking, you know,
Prime.
like that dude that the dude from Road to Perdition.
Oh right,
Right?
right. Forgot about that. Anyway, I think we lost our steam here.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Very Grant Morrison, you know.
It would be very Grant Morrison.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach out to him and be like, hey Grant, I have an idea for you.
For your next big 2, whatever.
He's like, oh.
Hey, come on down to my house.
I'm gonna do it.
Let's do it.
He eat this mushroom that this monkey ate that
Yeah.
became my human. All right.
Yeah, all right, sure.
Why not?
But he's gonna feed it to you from the monkey's head.
Oh, from his brain?
From his brain, yeah.
I'm
so
down.
Yeah. Only with Grant.
I mean, I'm telling you, like, me and Miguel were going to go to that convention. Or, like, it was a Grant Morrison convention.
Grand Con.
And it was over in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I remember telling Joanne, I go, like, if Grant asked me to fucking do acid with him, I'm doing acid.
I'm
like, with
going.
Grant.
I'll see you later, baby.
If Grant asked, I mean,
You got no other choice.
Yeah.
There's only one answer for that. And it's Grant, lead the
you
way.
want to go to the source wall? Like, I'm down. Let's do it. Like,
You know what? As a guy who's been there, I wouldn't do it with that man.
Really?
I think I'd be too scared to do it, though.
no, dude.
I think he would take you down some certain paths that myself, I'm afraid to go.
Oh.
You know?
I've read all his books, man. So I'm good. I think I could handle it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I read most of those books, and I think
I'm good.
Nah,
I'm good.
it's always good in paper.
Yeah.
It's always good in paper.
That's right.
That's all I'm gonna say about
It's a
that.
white zone.
Yeah.
Between the panels.
Between,
the
yeah,
panels.
yeah. Yeah, it's one panel at a time, my friend. You know, like Comic Zone,
The Comic
like
Zone.
Comic Zone. Jumping down.
Why don't they remake that game? That'd be cool.
Don't ask.
Comics are real popular right now.
Yeah.
Man. You should do it.
The Comic Zone, it would be. But the thing is, it wouldn't be as cool as that because
No.
it would be 3D. It'd be all graphically inclined. It wouldn't be as cool.
That's true.
And I forgot who was working on Comic Zone, but it was some big name and also did the fucking designs for it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, we're out of reel. Wow, you know what's funny?
We don't have
We
reel.
don't have reel. Technically, at this time, we should be getting cut off in about like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But technically, we keep going if we
going.
want to. We get 2 hours on Riverside.
Nice.
2 hours.
Go full Kevin Smith.
Yeah, just 2 hours for 2 hours, and then just
yeah.
split it in half, and then
Yeah.
This is the other part of
No, he doesn't do that. He'll just run it.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you just cut it off, and
No, like he'll just run it. Where like it's like one episode's like an hour, one episode's like 4 hours. What like it's whatever he wants to fucking do.
then. Oh no, same thing here. Too. I have episodes here like 47 minutes, and then we have episodes at like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So we are
You go
Kevin
full-
Smith.
you
We're
go full Kevin Smith.
So 4 hours.
4 hours. is
So what do you want to talk about for the next 3.5 hours? No.
fucking Kevin Smith, man.
No, that's all right.
I watched Mallrats the other day.
That man could talk though.
It's on Peacock.
Did you ever get the answer to the question?
What question?
Is the things dark made out of rock? That's my only question,
Yeah.
dude.
And I watched it the other day, and I was like, it still holds up, man.
You think so?
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Well, it's unedited. You didn't get to see the boobs.
Yeah, no.
Really? Yeah, all right, cool.
It's on Peacock. It's like you could,
Peacock is anything?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
not the movies.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's my favorite part of that movie.
That's so weird.
Yeah, the boobs.
It's so weird.
Or
And
what's
like,
his name's
and how
ass?
like it fucking freaks Brody out so much. He's just like like he can't deal with it.
I'll try to teach you about comics and shit. You
Yeah.
want to talk about?
You want to play Little League?
Yeah. Brody is a character. That's a recurring character.
It's the only thing I don't buy in that movie
All
is the fact that he goes to them all the time, right?
the time.
Right.
No.
So one would assume
They know
he
him.
buys his comics from that place, right?
No, he doesn't. That's the whole thing.
But why would he? Because he says, "I'm here for comics."
Oh, right.
He doesn't, but he doesn't know that Stan Lee is
He's gonna
signing.
at his comic shop.
Come on.
Well, Walt Flanagan and C.D. probably did a good job of hiding it from him because they didn't want him to know.
No, but that's the other thing that's confusing because they're like, "I've heard about you." They didn't know him.
All right. No,
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, okay. It's okay. Maybe he doesn't know about that and he went to the mall either way and he doesn't shop at that place and that's why he fucking... There'll be times you don't know about certain events at certain
No, but
places.
yeah, that's true. But when he tells, they're like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "I'm here for comics." And then that's when he goes to the comic shop and he realizes,
Yeah, the Stan Lee is going to be there. The proprietor,
Yeah.
fashionably male Stan Lee is going to be there.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Bad writing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
We're going to have to call you out on that
Yeah.
one. Call his house.
Call him right now.
Right now.
Like,
Fucking,
hey,
Fucking fix that
this
shit. No Dogma 2 until you fix this shit. Mallrats 2
Yeah.
coming soon.
Oh, speaking of, real quick, I say anything about the Mythic Quest?
Oh, the new season? They're reworking the last season or
So
something?
it ended. The finale came out.
Yeah.
And it ended on kind of a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And they got canceled.
Right?
So now they're going to reshoot the finale
To have an ending.
to have an ending.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting.
So they're going to give it an ending.
Yeah.
I actually like that idea.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to continue it. That's what they're going to give it a new ending.
No, it's over.
It's over.
It's over, yeah.
But they're going to be... That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. If you know what?
That should be like a thing.
A
now.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, that should be a thing where like it's like you have it in your contract that like if you cancel us before we finish this season, you have to let us fix it. You let us fucking end it. you know?
Yeah. Give us something to end it.
Yeah.
Whether it be like in a novel or something, but as long as it gets to end the story.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense to me. I've always figured that there's certain, I can't remember right now, but there's certain shows like they end and they have no resolution. Firefly,
Quantum Leap.
Firefly. There's some ones that have no resolution.
Yeah.
And sure, they make comic books out of certain ones afterwards, or they try to make another show out of it that has nothing to do with the first show. But our resolution, well, we know what happens at Quantum Leap. He never makes.
He never comes home.
He never comes home. We know.
He never comes home.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I always want to do? Like it's one of those things like it's a podcast idea, but you have to have connections.
No.
I would love to do a podcast where you interview
Howard.
showrunners,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, "Hey,
Howard.
how is this supposed to end?" You know, like
Because they know everything, right?
Yeah, right. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You know,
I would have loved to have been a showrunner, but I am not that fucking enthralled about my own mythology that I could have been one.
yeah,
You know? Because those showrunners, you got to know everything about everything, the details, the fucking
Yeah.
the minutia of shit.
it's funny. Like I think it was over this weekend.
Yeah.
But then he was talking to Diego about Gordo.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh yeah, Pete's always telling me about this and that, and we're gonna do this, and then this is coming up, and I can't wait to get to here." And she's like, and she's all like, she goes, "Yeah, like Pete knows everything about where the story's going." And she goes, "Like," and she just asked me something, and I fucking responded. She's like, "See," and I'm just like, I just fucking made that shit up in my head right now.
I Mark Wade that shit.
Yeah.
Winging a prayer.
Yeah. Like, we'll get there.
Yeah. It might change along the way.
No, that's the funny thing too. That's what I told her was it like I'll picture something. We started working on it, and then halfway through, I'm like, "Oh wait, this is better." Like and it changes. And she's just like, "Oh, did you always plan that?" I'm like, "Yeah, like that was always the plan."
Confidence. You just got to make it about confidence. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
That's not
But
bad.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I think the idea of like finding out how this stuff's supposed to end would be really cool.
Yeah. No, I'm for that 100%. There's a lot of stuff that I wish I would have known.
I mean, I guess Firefly we did get an ending, right? In the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's a what happened afterwards kind of thing, but not an ending. Kind of has some more questions.
Yeah, there's comics.
Yeah, there's tons of those.
Yeah.
Again, but it took how many years for those comics to come out or all that stuff? Yeah.
But that then we call fucking Don Bosco or whatever and say, "Hey, let me give me the Quantum Leap rights. I'll write a comic."
Yeah, to end it
and end it.
And Dr. Sam Beckett did come home.
He came back, and nobody knew because he had a different face. He was his own grandfather.
He was Bruce Campbell the whole time. Yeah. You know what they're remaking? I just remembered right now. Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Why?
Revival. Bringing them all back.
Why?
All of them.
Why?
People demanded it.
Why? Except for the kid, the baby or whatever, or the second smallest. He's
no, Dewey's coming back.
Dewey's coming back? Yeah. I thought he wasn't coming back.
They showed him on the set.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the actor came back.
No, they changed him.
No, they showed a picture of him. Like they were like, "Oh, he hasn't been seen in whatever," and they showed a picture of him.
No, because there was this big thing. Yeah. So that he said, "No, I don't want to come back." So they got a look-alike.
No, I read somewhere that they found him.
They found him. Oh. But he's being a normal human being, and he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, that he doesn't want to act it.
Yeah, he wants to be normal like a human.
Bring him back.
Fuck you.
Give him that money. Give him that Disney money.
No.
It's a Disney thing now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that means it's not gonna be as raunchy as before.
Oh, yeah.
You don't think so? Well, I'm just saying that first episode had a half-naked fucking Hal.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Dancing around in underwear. So I'm just saying.
Because they should do a Malcolm in the Middle meets is it the Middle?
I like that shit.
Right?
The Hex?
Yeah.
I love the Hex.
That'd be a crossover. That's a Jetsons meets the Flintstones right there.
That would be, actually, you know what? Yeah. And I think we thought of that crossover with my brothers a long time ago because we used to watch that show.
Yeah.
The Middle and fucking Malcolm Middle.
Yeah.
That would make perfect sense.
Yeah.
Because these are the despots of society and somewhere in the middle of the boonies, and these are the despots of, the wannabe fucking kid, the smart kid, the whatever. But Brick would hang out with Malcolm. Axel would hang out with Reese. And the what's her name? The girl, goddamn what her name is. Sue. Heck. Sue would hang out with Dewey. That's just a combination right there. That's a good combination.
I thought Dewey and Brick would fight.
No. You see, the thing is that makes too much sense.
Too much alike.
Yeah, too much alike. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. But what I do want to see is the dads hanging out. They just probably sit on the couch and not do shit. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, the janitor and what's his name?
Walter White.
Walter White. Yeah, Walter White. This is Bryan Cranston. Yeah, Bryan Cranston. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
The mothers would be insupportable. I don't like it. I don't like it, show anymore. No. Well, hold on. That show had an ending, sort of.
Yeah.
She tells him what's going to happen. We find out what's going to happen. He's going to become president, and everyone else is going to live off his coattails. Right?
Yeah.
That's how it ended.
That was what. Yeah. No, he went to Harvard. It was fucking. Go hunting. Like he became a janitor, and he was like.
That's what she told me. He'd be a janitor.
He had to fucking work his way up because.
Yeah.
Some tech billionaire offered him a job, and she's like, "No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You'll be evil."
Because there's no shortcuts.
Yeah.
There's no shortcuts, and you'll be evil. Yeah.
And then, you don't get to be rich. And he goes, "That's Dewey. Do it." And he's like, "What?"
Yeah. See, it had an ending, and I was okay with it. I just hope they pick up off that. Like he's rich or whatever. No, it's not.
No,
It's gonna be. I don't want to think about it.
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, you'll be excited.
I am excited.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't wait for the middle revival too. It's possible.
everything's possible now. It's still going.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, I'm looking at this like, wow, this is the most we've ever spoken. This fucking thing. You know what? I think we're gonna call it though.
All right.
all right.
Sounds good.
Because it's already like midnight.
It's not midnight.
What time is it?
9:30 on the dot.
No,
No,
it's close to midnight
Eh,
in Hawaii.
in
or something.
Hawaii, no, it's already midnight in fucking New York.
Yeah, it's midnight in New York. It's way past our bedtime.
Yeah,
Anyway, so that's it.
that's it.
That's it.
Big on with it.
Big Comic Book Day 2 weeks or
Coming
next
up.
week. And I know, shut up. And it's gonna be chaos.
Yeah,
Kids come, bring your parents,
bring your money
bring your money, and your grandma.
and your grandma.
Yeah, I want to meet her,
Yeah,
see what's up.
say hey, grandma.
Hola, abuelita.
Oh,
¿Qué haciendo? Buñuelos.
oh, oh. Is that a code for something? Like-
Yeah, it's called for I want buñuelos.
No, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything else?
That's it.
All right, then. And if anyone's still listening, thank you very much for a wonderful 3 years of this nonsense and staying with us. To the 16 people who are constantly listening to us every week, I love each and every one of you. And if you can get more people, maybe we can make it 17. Who knows?
Yeah.
And here's to another year of doing nothing. Next week, I don't know what we're going to do.
I don't know.
But we're going to do it. We might go investigate the Sasquatch again.
No, I'm down.
All right.
Always been down.
Yeah. Sounds like a good thing, a good way to start year 4.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Did it go? There's end session for all.